Gentlemen, a good afternoon in Ospel in the Netherlands. Today here again with the Blues Caravan, the Thomas Roof Caravan, with always good musicians, nice bands. At the table, the son of, you met last year in Swing Westpla, Bernard Allison.
Yes, good to
Nice
see
to meet you
again.
And good old Mike.
Good old Mike.
Yeah, tell us something about the project. You're doing the Blues Caravan. I've seen somewhere that you were in Verviers.
We were in Verviers earlier
Tell
this
us
week.
something about Verviers. What was the gig? What was the venue?
Awesome. I've been to, I played the venue many times.
Yeah, sure.
But we had
You,
great,
Francis.
oh yeah, great crowd, great. Every place we played on the caravan tour, it's been amazing.
Yeah.
People, they leave happy. We've met so many new fans, new friends. Playing with Mike and Vanja, it's all about my daddy. The chemistry's just there. So I'm very blessed to have been invited to do it this year.
Well, me too, absolutely. And the show in Belgium was exceptional.
You are this year with Innes, the bass player.
Yes,
Been
very
moving
good.
from
He's done many.
Owen Jones.
Yeah, sure.
Whereas with you, Vanja Sky.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, tell us something about why does it click, or a good choice from Rufus?
I think it is good. We both think it's a good choice. I think it's a good choice. Everyone has something that they do. You know, where everyone plays guitar.
Because she only plays it for 5 years in the association.
Yeah, but you know, she's a good songwriter. Mm-hmm. And she writes her own songs, and she's a good singer, and she really brings something fresh. We could have another just guitar player.
And Mike is nice looking.
Yes, she's very attractive.
Yeah, very attractive.
So is Bernard. He's very attractive.
We're a good-looking caravan.
Good looking caravan. Thank you, Bernard. Okay, but how long is the caravan running, or the project running this year?
Well, we started in January. We did the whole month of January.
Year or for a half year?
It goes in through September. We come back in September and do Scandinavia, and then we'll be done with the caravan.
And you stop.
The new caravan comes out next year.
You go your own way. Mike goes his own way.
Yes, and there's plans of Zito and I doing a project together.
Yeah, we've been having a lot of fun playing together.
But since the last time that we met in Swing Westpla, you brought out a new album.
Yes.
Let It Go. Please tell us something about it.
Well, Let It Go.
How different is this project when you compare it with your?
I think it's pretty similar to every record I've done. I've always mixed and utilized what I grew up with musically, meaning not just straight ahead blues, funk, rock, old classics.
It's rather funky, yes.
Yeah,
I like it.
You know. So Let It Go is basically, I titled it, I lost a sister last year, Rosemary Dotson, and we had her memorial on Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
And she wanted her ashes to go into Lake Michigan. So the family was there, but I would not let my ashes go. And my mom said, let it go.
That's the title.
Yeah, she said, let it go, baby, she's fine, you know. And I let it go. So it stuck to my head, and I wanted to be by the water. So it's represents
awesome.
my sister, and also 2 months after I lost my oldest brother.
Cool.
So I dedicated his favorite song, Kiddio, to him. Okay. So the end of the year was very hard for me, but that's how all this came about.
I can say again, a very personal album.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the music is so therapeutic.
Right.
But Mike, you have also released a new album.
I have a new album right here. Take a look. Let me show it to you.
I'm not the lucky one.
First class, right.
I'm not the lucky one to be able to show
Very
it,
nice.
but,
Let me show you the cover again.
say us something about the title. About
the name of the album is First Class Life.
The concept of the idea behind the whole thing.
I'm sorry?
Can you tell us the concept, the idea behind the album?
Yeah, for me, I'd kind of done several concept records with Gone to Texas and keep coming back. Like it was kind of like Bernard said, life at that time kind of put me in the place to tell a story. And this time, I kind of set myself up to, I wanted to write some new tunes, and I didn't really know, but I wanted to record more blues. I really wanted to make an effort to, which I've never done. Never decided like I want to make a little more of a blues record. And so I did. And really, I didn't know what the title would be here, but I came up with a song along the way called First Class Life. It's called, I got a second chance at living a first class life. And just started saving songs for about a year or so, which is what I usually do.
Yeah.
And it kind of all came together, and it's just like a little more, to me, like modern vintage blues.
Okay.
A little bit old, a little bit of new.
All original songs?
All original songs and 10 original songs and 2 cover songs. So, and then Bernard and I wrote a song on that album as well.
Brothers.
Yeah, called Mama Don't Like No Wah-Wah. About him playing with Coco Taylor.
Was producing the album that your own?
I did it myself.
Because
I have
you
a
do-
studio that I built in Texas.
You
so-
do a lot of work as
I do.
yeah.
I don't generally produce my own records though. But I did, in this particular situation, I knew what I wanted to do, so.
Great to hear. And other special plans for the future?
No, this is what we're doing. We're doing Caravan.
What's your life after the Caravan?
Well, like Bernard said, we have another tour in September, and actually I think our American tour is in October. The Europe part ends in September, and then we're kind of finished.
You go with the Caravan to the States?
We do a U.S. tour in beginning of October for a couple weeks, and then it is kind of finished. So
Yeah.
between now and then, we're both touring with our groups. We're promoting our records. That we have brand new albums out. So that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Okay, I can resume with us. Both gentlemen have a new album. Bernard, let it go. But Mike's
We look forward to doing some more music together in the future. It's just the beginning.
Yeah, just the beginning. That were my questions.
And we love Belgium.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Belgian beer.
But
And
no,
Belgian
you're in
beer.
Holland. Don't make the difference between Belgium, but you gotta come to Belgium. Yeah, you've been
Yes,
there.
and we love Holland too, but
We do love Belgium.
yes, we do.
Yes.
It's rootstime.be,
Not be.
not NL.
Gentlemen, thank you for this short chat.
Yes, man.
Thank you for everything you
I hope
do.
that you have enjoyed your show,
Absolutely.
and I think that you are going to see Kim Wilson.
I hope
I
so.
hope so.
I'm sorry I kept you waiting. I was so hungry. I hadn't eaten. Look at me, I look famished.
We were the lucky ones. We could have a chat with him at 12 this today, and you can believe that we are the same age.
Yeah,
Wilson, we are
he's gonna be doing this tonight.
Kim's the guy, man.
Okay.
Well,
famous.
thank y'all very much again. Good-
Thank you.
Good to see you. Keep
Very
on
nice.
supporting the music, and
Yes.
we love you guys.
We love your music,
Yes.
Bernard.
Thank
We
you.
love your music.
Thank
Mike, you the same.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
God bless
thank you.
I'm always very happy to when I can see when I'm doing a review on a record. I know, producer.
Well, I've been really fortunate. The Bruce given me work, and
a lot of producing work.
well, I've been fortunate. I mean, you know, it's there was kind of there's a little spot that opened up. The world of making records is different. You know, we still like to make records with Jim Gaines. The great Jim Gaines produced this record, and David Z, and Tom Hambridge. You know, we like to make, but some, you know, there's other artists that are coming up, and maybe they don't have the right. So I've been fortunate enough to get to. I come in at a price point that's
Right.
very attractive.
But yeah, Thomas the Roof, he allows us to the thing I like most, he allows us to be who we are,
Right.
opposed to, you know,
Always.
some record labels, owners want to have a little bit more say-so and control, where he's like, where you want to do it. It's
Yeah, let you become who you want to be,
Right,
you know?
right. And he like even for Bonjour, he allows her, she's a newcomer, yes, but like Mike said, she has something very special. But Thomas is allowing her to express herself.
Not forcing her to be something.
Right, be something she's not. And that's the big thing with Roof, with all the upcoming artists, and as well as established artists. We have all control of
Right.
what we want to play. Because we know we're going to give them good music.
Like you as a,
Yeah. And I think in the end, he gets better artists and better albums.
but you as a producer, dare you to say to somebody that's not a good song?
Oh, well, you know,
Yeah,
I've learned
the
from
experience, you know.
working with other producers, those aren't the exact words you use.
Right.
There's another, it's all an approach. So you might say, well, that's pretty good,
But you must
what
change.
else have you got?
But you must change. This
Hey,
make-
let's try this, or, you know, it's all about, that's what a producer really does, is just helping somebody make a record.
I asked Kim Wilson, do you think that there are enough young people on harmonica to follow up? He directly said no.
Yeah.
Do you have the same
There's
feeling?
not many.
You as a guitarist?
There's plenty of guitar players.
Yeah.
It's an
In fact, slow down.
Right. Yeah.
He said too, they always want to go directly to the rock blues or the blues rock, but that's not blues for me.
Right. But you know, the younger
It's not
generation.
bluesy enough for to be blues, but to rock it. No, he was not.
Well,
Yeah.
it's always been like that since blues rock come out. I mean, you're never going to start at blues. Somebody would have to start you at blues. It's not.
Right.
The only time you'd started at blues was when blues was new.
Bernard is playing that. That's for me blues.
Well, Bernard's father is Luther Allison, so he was
that's
born
right.
with a father that's. But my father didn't play blues,
That's with blues.
so I started
Say
at
that
rock
he's
and
playing
roll.
Blues rock. No, it's not blues.
Well, sure, yeah, but we all start somewhere and work our way back. Is what I'm saying. At this point, it's 2018, and somebody would have to be there early on to direct you to blues. You're going to have to find blues. It's going to be a backwards. It's history. That's what
how
it is.
yeah.
I mean,
And, yeah, like the.
no one's starting in blues anymore. That's not.
Right. Yeah, because
Very rarely.
the younger generation, like we had this conversation the other day. It's like they start at Stevie Ray Vaughan, Eric Clapton. You ask any upcoming kid, the majority they're gonna say.
You're right. That are the names that
That's who
everybody
blues
knows.
are.
That every
That's what
wants
they
to use.
Yeah, that's what they know. That's what they're
And
exposed.
that music's 40 years
years
old.
old.
I mean,
You know.
that's ancient music to those kids.
Yeah.
So if they enjoy it enough that, you know, like everyone always told me, well, do you like Stevie Ray? You should listen to Albert King. That's
Yeah.
who he was listening to.
You go back. You try to
Oh,
show.
then I
show
listen
the
to Albert
youngsters
King.
to go backwards. Say, where did Stevie Ray come
And
from?
that's
Where
the
did
story.
Albert King come from?
It will always be.
I asked Fania, why did you start with a Rory Gallagher song? He was my idol.
Yeah. It's amazing that he is her idol.
Right. Yeah.
For a something-year-old girl in Croatia, that somebody that close to the blues.
Yeah.
Because if you were born, you know, if you were 20 years old in America right now, chances are you don't even listen to blues.
Right.
But like I want to end it with something that Kim Wilson told us this afternoon. He tells us you can name it whatever you want to name it. It all starts with the blues.
Yeah,
Right.
Exactly.
And the further we go in history, the longer it takes to get back to the.
But he also said, please don't call it the blues box. That was his remark on. But he's right. Everything started on blues.
Exactly.
It does, yeah.
You go it your way, you go it your way, but
It's all there.
it's all there.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, gentlemen, Bernard Allison, Mike Zito, thank you again.
Thank you.
very
We
much.
hope to see you soon
Yes.
in the future.
Yes.
Thank you for your music.
Thank you.
Mike.
Thank you.